MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series is next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, left fielder Ender Inciarte.
Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, and he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. Gone! Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Third baseman, Chris
From the stretch,
Bryant.
Here's the pitch. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stephen Vogt.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Eric Sogard.
Shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it, and a rather easy first out. Here's George Springer.
And second, center fielder, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. Here's Marcell Ozuna hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Jonathan Villar.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Swing and a looper to left. Gonzalez is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Junior Guerra.
The pitcher number 41.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Ender Inciarte waits on deck. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Now batting, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Chris Taylor would be next. That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
2 out with the man at first. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Yonder Alonso.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Paul Dejan.
Second baseman, Paul Dejan.
First delivery to him on the way. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Gonzalez giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Gonzalez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Belt. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Up high in the air. Rendon is over. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yasmani Grandal.
Sends it in the air to deep left field. Inciarte going back, but he won't get there. It falls in. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. This is flared out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Grandal rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score. Riding in once again, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 0-1. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, George Springer. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Push to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Sogard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Sogard.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, that fastball is always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Now in the box. Jonathan Villar. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Calling for it, Turner. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Junior Guerra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Junior Guerra.
First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now. Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Right fielder, number 14.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Taylor is right there, 1 down. Here's Yonder Alonso. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Taylor going back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready now, Paul Dejan. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. In now, Anthony Rendon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Too low, 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
First baseman,
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rendon has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Stephen Vogt.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Digging in, Eric Sogard. He singled and Kevin Jensen is going to take over here. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yasmani Grandal.
Hard on the ground toward short. A quick out number 1. Digging in, Kevin. Jensen,
Your attention,
first
please.
at-bat of the game for him here in
for the Nationals,
G-Man Choi.
number
Will move
36.
into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Coda Glover takes over to start the 6th.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Coda Glover.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Digging in to try it again, Junior Guerra. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swing and a line drive. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. To first. Alonso is there, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance. George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
George Springer.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Gonzalez on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Ready for another shot now, Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ozuna.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 17.
Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired. 2 down now.
Number 9.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Takes a knee-high fastball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Stepping up now, Paul Dejan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Paul Dejan.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. In now, Anthony Rendon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground to 3rd. To 2nd for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
1-2. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another payoff pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4. Digging in. Glover. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this Alejandro De Aza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going. Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Rendon is on his way home. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. And he is in there. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rob
Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 58.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up, calling for it. Belt makes the play, and there are two gone now. Standing in, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Springer.
That's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double. Here's Marwin Gonzalez.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And some trouble now in right field. The runner scores from second. Here's Marcell Ozuna trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning. Enny Romero has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen.
pitching for the Nationals.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Manny Pena is going to be asked to get things going here. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So
now
digging in now, Eric Sogard hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Orlando Arcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman,
Matt Albert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the
plate. Now pitching for the Brewers.
now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. 1 away. Into the box now, Paul Dejan.
Second baseman, Paul Dejan.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. In now is Anthony
Anthony Rendon.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. This one's down to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come. There, 2 big outs now. Howie Kendrick.
Hitting for the Nationals, number 4, Howie Kendrick.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And here's a ball hit in the air. VR onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tony Watson enters from the pen to start.
Pitching for the Nationals.
Now at the plate, Matt Albers. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hernan Perez will try to get his club a little. Ninth inning insurance.
Perez.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Left fielder.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Center fielder.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Carlos
Keon Broxton will come on as a pinch hitter. Adam Ottavino takes over now with 2 gone here.
Now pitching for Washington, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Corey Knebel is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder number 6, George Springer.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
you know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken. Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Trey Turner.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he's retired one away. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder number 6, George Springer.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Popped up. Calling for it, Rendon. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Taylor.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. Two gone. Now batting, Jesus Aguilar. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Number 14, Marcell Ozuna.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 17.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Alonso.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate,
Second
Paul
baseman.
Dejan.
Paul
One run in and
Dejan.
one gone so far this inning. 4-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Fielder, Keon Broxton.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. Ready now, Manny Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Payoff pitch one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Catcher, number 9.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw.
22. Clayton Kershaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a full count now, 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try it again, 3-2. Down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Turner is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Arcia gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. The pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Nobody out, runner on first. Kershaw will slide one over to first. And again a throw. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. A 1-0 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out, nobody on.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Marcell Ozuna.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Curveball grounded towards second. VR comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Paul Dejan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Bryant now. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon
Leading off
comes
for the
into this
Nationals.
at-bat 0 for
Third
1 in the
baseman,
ball
number
game.
8, Anthony
A swing and a
Rendon.
miss on a ball that jammed him. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Stepping in,
catcher,
Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani
He's 0 for 1 thus
Grandal.
far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt he'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the eighth.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Stepping up now, Manny Pena. He'll lead things
off
off
for the
as we
Brewers.
begin the home 5th.
catcher, Manny Pena.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Ozuna has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number
Next to
3,
bat, Orlando
shortstop,
Arcia. He popped
Orlando
out in his first trip.
Arcia.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
The batter, second
At the plate,
baseman,
Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
On the ground up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in
Leading
now.
off for Washington,
He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Turner.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that first strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Center fielder, number 6.
Here's George Springer.
George
He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once
next for
again,
the Nationals,
Marwin Gonzalez.
left fielder,
He started out the evening
Marwin
0 for 2 so far.
Gonzalez.
Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Broxton is after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Nelson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. They're none for Reds. going to come off.
Number 14.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Dejan has it. A quick out number 1. Here's Ender Inciarte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Dejan ranges to his right. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at that off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Drilled down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in once again, Paul Dejan. He's 0 for 2. Fields will come on now and pinch run here. To third. One there. On to first, and they get them both. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hit back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Grounded to third. No problem here. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bryant, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer, and it's gone. Standing in, Keon Broxton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Keon Broxton.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Ready once again, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming on is Ozuna. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the... Stepping into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. G-Man Choi.
Number 36, G-Man Choi.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he's going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. VR takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, George Springer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for... Adam Ottavino is on to pitch.
Now pitching for Washington.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Standing in, Jonathan VR. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now at the plate, Jeremy Jeffress. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Carlos Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Quick check on that tying run at first. Hit on the and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. So stepping in, Ender Inciarte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Flared to the right side. That'll do the job. It's in there. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and we are all tied up now here in Game 3. At the plate, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kelvin Herrera. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and play.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Brandon Bell will get the nod.
Number 9, Brandon.
And the changeup is way low that time. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation. You can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And he's safe. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Now both the runners are across. Bryant takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Austin is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Matt Albert comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Striding into the box, Tyler Austin. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Now batting, Paul Dejan. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Line towards center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee.